Hey guys, it's Lori. So, it's Monday, May 6th. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. Hope you had a good day. I didn't do anything. I don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but I know a lot of people do. I'm just about to feed the animals and take my doggies out for a walk because we finally have a decent day. And I have a miniature schnauzer, but I also have a very little. She's a toy rat terrier. She weighs 4 pounds, and she can't handle. I have sweaters for her. I have jackets for her, but her little feet can't handle the cold and the snow. And even though I've tried to get those boots for her. Her feet are smaller than a Chihuahua's feet because she's got long, thin legs, where a Chihuahua has like a little heftier legs and bigger feet. I can't find shoes or boots that'll fit her. And I know that sounds crazy. I used to be one of those people that said, why do people dress their animals? That's crazy. Until I got a little dog. And I'll tell the story someday of how I got her. She was a rescue, and as a tiny little puppy. And I never liked little dogs. I used to think dogs should be dogs. Now I've got this little dog that I'm absolutely in love with. She stole my heart. She's she is 4 pounds, like I said. When I got her, she was probably 2 pounds. And then I've got Maggie May, who is a miniature schnauzer. I just gave her a bit of a haircut, but she's still a mess. She's dying to go OUT. I can't even say the word right now. So when they get to go out together, they love it. Anyway, I am so sorry for rambling on about my doggies. I'm going to post a picture of them so that you can see what they look like. Bambi is my little one, and then Maggie May. So I'm going to post a picture of them, and I've got my 4 cats. I might as well post pictures of them too, just to brag. And then I want to talk about, how do you know if you're raising your vibration to the point where manifestation is going to become less complicated. How do you know that? So I'm going to give you 5 different ways that you know that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. And I will put a comment in the comment section if you want to just skip through the animal BS. I just love these guys. One thing, I know not everybody's an animal person, and that's fine. But children and animals give us such pleasure, don't they? Not all of us, but they're just, especially babies, they're so full of unconditional love. Animals, so full of unconditional love. Even the cats, for people that are not cat people, they think cats are like aloof and they don't care. That's so not true. When I'm down and out, my kitties know it, and they let me know. They let me know that they are with me. Not just the dogs. The dogs are always. Dogs are loyal no matter what. Cats, well, they'll remember, but they are loyal animals as well. My cats are great too. Anyway, done talking about the animals. Done, done, done. Okay. All right. So how do you know? How do you know that you have raised your vibration to a point where now manifesting gets easier? Okay. So what I'm talking about is, so many people try to manifest. They're trying to manifest, and they're like, what's wrong? Why can't I do this? I understand intellectually everything that's going on, but I'm not saying you are for sure. Manifestation does take a while to learn the techniques. But do you know you can manifest instantaneously if you get in alignment with God, and if you raise your vibration? And what happens is you walk in peace. So the more aligned you are with God, the more you're going to be, you ask for His will to be your will. And if that's the case, instantaneous manifestation. But it's not always that way. Sometimes we want things, and they may not be in alignment with him, we can still manifest them, unfortunately or fortunately, however you look at it. I think it's unfortunate because we mess up all the time, but speaking of messing up, I mean, I help people every day. That's my job. And I can, tell people, put them on the right track. I'm sure I hear a lot of people say this, but when it comes to me, I'm just as blind in certain areas as everybody else. I'm single because I married, I believe, the wrong person. This is a strange thing. I believe I married the right person at the time. How does that work? Because you're supposed to stay married for life. I mean, I feel like I have the children I'm supposed to have. I don't know. I don't know, but I have not had anybody in my life for a long time by choice. And that's a whole other video. Anyway, okay, so I'm always talking about keeping your vibration high. What happens is a lot of times, like if we give into resentment, anger, bitterness, if we are promiscuous sexually, if we fall into like substance abuse or even simple little things like anger and resentment, holding on, if we're offended, if we let an offense keep us awake at night, it turns to bitterness, control, trying to control situations. It all brings you down to a lower vibrational energy. This world, the worldly way of thinking, is a lower vibrational energy. It's hard because we have to live in this world, but we are called to rise our energy above it. That doesn't mean you're better than the worldly people. What it means is you're at a higher vibration. So, and it's not always easy to live in this world. And we're going to get thrown things at us like outright attacks, and then we're going to have like there's worldly things that happen because this is a fallen world. We fall under attack, and then there's always those little, in the spiritual realm, there's the good and the bad, and the little devil and the little angel, kind of like that. In reality, you've got, the negative side, the enemy's always trying to bring you down, and the positive is there to lift you up, but will not interfere, so you have to call upon it, okay? So just like the enemy cannot come in unless invited, we tend to invite him in when we believe his lies and that sort of stuff. Okay, so how do you know that you're keeping your level, your frequency up there? How do you know? Okay, you're not going to worry as much. You're not going to worry as much. There may be something that you need to manifest immediately, and you find, wow, I'm not worried. Or even when that manifestation appears, when it physically comes, you're not as especially if it's of this world, you're not as excited as maybe you would have been in the past. You're happy, you're in gratitude, but you're not. Have you ever seen somebody who is so down in the dumps when they don't have any money, and then they get their paycheck, and all of a sudden the world is wonderful? They're putting too much energy into a lower vibrational energy. Money is lower vibrational. Doesn't mean money's bad. It's not. It's good. You can do a lot of things with money, but it can lead you into a lower vibrational energy. Your awareness becomes more keen. You become more aware. You become more self-aware. You become more aware of your surroundings. You become more aware of the spiritual realm. What do I mean by that? Not necessarily seeing spirits and that sort of thing. You become more aware of your own spiritual growth. You become more accountable to the mistakes that you make, or the willful sin that you commit. You become more aware of your thoughts and your feelings. You become more aware of people's authenticity or lack thereof. It's a knowing. It's an awareness, and we always got to look at self first, because we can't change anybody else ever. Gratitude. You become more grateful. Just because. Now, I'm not going to say you never get in a bad mood or you never want something. Of course you do. As long as you're on this earth, you're going to do that. But You become more grateful, just naturally more grateful. This number 4 kind of goes with number 2, what I was saying about, or number 1, how I was saying like you don't get as excited for the earthly things. Less importance is placed on material gain, less importance. Not that, hey, money's good. Anybody in this realm that says money doesn't matter, they're lying to you or they're saying it wrong. Money matters. We need it to eat. We need it to, keep a roof over our head. We need it to help other people. Let's face it, in society, if you're broke, you get treated like crap. Now that's lower vibrational energy. It shouldn't be that way, but it's easier to help people. It's easier to you know live in this realm with it. Sorry about that. There's Oliver. And number 5 is you don't react quickly. You don't react out of emotion. You have become so aware that you recognize this is emotion and I'm not going to react out of it. And if you do, you catch yourself. So it becomes more of you respond to other people's stuff. You don't react to it. When you respond rather than react, you're in a good place because you're not coming from a place of emotion. You're still going to be passionate about things. There is something called righteous anger, and you don't ever want to lose that. But when we go day to day living on our emotions or by our emotions, we're going to be train wrecks. So you know what happens when you're vibrating at a higher frequency is you're more calm, you're more level. You don't get so upset so easily. Worry goes away. So just to recap really quick, you don't worry so much. You don't worry at all, actually. I mean, and if you do, you catch yourself because of number. You become more aware. You are more self-aware, more aware of your surroundings, more aware of the important things, which leads us to number 3. You become more naturally grateful. You don't have to think about what you're grateful for. You walk in gratitude, which also leads to a knowing that what you manifest will be. Number 4, you place less importance on anything that has to do with the physical realm, anything of material gain or wealth or material anything. Even what you place high value is spiritual things, knowledge, wisdom, relationship, God, family, people, and number 5 is you don't react, you don't live by emotion, you respond. I hope I didn't talk too much, talk your ears off, and I will try to timestamp where it actually starts, where I stop talking about my animals, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hope to see you tonight in the manifesting class, and if I don't, hope to see you soon. Reach out anytime. You can find me on Facebook. So www.facebook.com/gracedbyhim1 or facebook.com/higherground2. And I also have a page on Facebook called Faith Walk. That is for prayer requests and praise reports. And I have the Miracle Matrix group. That's what I call my manifesting group. So I hope to talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a great day. And if you have any questions or if you need a life coach, a spiritual coach, if you got something going on and you really want to knock it out or change some things, give me a call. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. See you in the next video.